Hello, this is Oscar, and I'll be walking you through my 1.5 deconstruction challenge on Figma. I would like to start off by saying that this took me way longer than it needed to. I don't know why it took forever, and hopefully I can get faster in the future. I'm actually really happy the way it turned out. And also, let me just say, I still need a lot of practice with Figma and the navigation of the new updated features. So, but anyways, I'm happy to. So I was thinking about this earlier while I was working on this. What are some other things that I could keep track of when it comes to, you know, having your workspace open? Obviously, I kept track of colors, fonts, and images. So one thing I actually forgot to keep track of was assets. Usually I keep some variants and main components. Another thing that I noticed I would like to speak on is be more organized with my work area and assets. I am really bad at organizing groups and naming stuff. So I gotta keep working on it. I'm getting better every day. So I really appreciate all the instructors that bear with me in looking over my work and giving me good feedback. So definitely organization. So usually when I'm working on a project that involves multiple people, I think of organization if as one of my main things. If you're organized, everything everything sort of becomes like a piece of cake in my opinion. So yeah, just clean your work area. It's always a set a good example as well. I guess my alignments could be fine-tuned more. I look forward to seeing what else Figma comes up with to facilitate the design process with alignments. For this project, particularly this challenge, I went with a sort of traditional, modern, simple, but kind of really sophisticated sort of dashboard, including some imagery. So this looks like it's a grocery shopping cart, grocery shopping website. And if we take a look here, we went from deconstructing, deconstruction to this beautiful replica. I think it turned out pretty good. I would say there's some things to work on here and there. I did not do the rest of the image. I would have loved to maybe use Photoshop, although I think it would have maybe not turned out as good as I would have liked it to. I'm still probably would have taken a little bit more, but this challenge has already taken long enough for me. I could go back and do some more details here and there. I might actually do that. So we could actually walk through some of the features that I worked on. Some of the icons that I crafted by hand. So you can actually see. So we can actually see the outline of the pixels. Um, this is me trying to do my best with the actual screenshot and doing an overlay with it. This side is probably the best craftsmanship on display. This part here. So if I move it a little bit, yeah, there you go. That's the original screenshot, and this is my version. This is my version here. Show you again. Screenshot. This is my version. Not bad. Obviously, there's still some work here regarding the pixels. Not everything's perfectly in place. I try to mess around with I try to mess around with the spacing and the fonts. Sometimes making some adjustments here and there can help out a little bit. I did every single so I did recreate the icons by hand. That was probably one of the most fun bits of this, making the icons. Also tracing out the letters with the previous screenshot, and making replicas of the different letters and symbols was really kind of fun. And last but not least, we have the grid that I came up with to reorganize the elements around the top menu. I didn't make a whole lot of improvements. I would just I would just say, let's just say I make some tweaks. Take a look at down here. We have the navigation dots. I also resized some of the buttons, text, and arrows. I also darkened some outlines. Text up here. This is darkened. This is darkened. This is bigger. This button, this text. I just make some adjustments to the alignment. I kept the spacing throughout even. Now, if we compare it to this one here, you can see this button looks way better in my opinion. You know, these are too small. I made them bigger here. The navigation dots a lot bigger on this side, and but all around pretty good. I almost forgot. Before I finish the video, I would like to add that to further. I would like to continue to add multiple pages for different users. So I would just say adding a distribution customer. I would just say, instead of doing just one for each, for all of them, uh, all the different users involved, I would like to go into detail, and actually design a more specific page for the distribution, customer service, and sales executive for those users. Okay, so that is all I have for the 1.5 deconstruction challenge. This was a really fun challenge, I must say, and thank you for listening.